I want to turn to you now, John. You guys have an interesting solution, too. In your Turbo Duo game console, you're actually selling a card now that will let this run as an external CD-ROM drive into your personal computer, right?
Correct. It'll be a CD-ROM card or interface that allows you to use SCSI interface from a Mac or IBM, which virtually turns our Turbo Duo game system into a CD-ROM drive for an IBM PC or a Macintosh.
Okay, this is obviously a prototype of the card. It's not going to quite look
Correct,
like that,
yeah.
but you've got this plugged in here now. Show me that this actually works. We have the same Sherlock Holmes game that we had before on the Apple Drive, and that's running off the Turbo Duo. Okay, now I want you to reconfigure this. Now show me the kinds of things I can do with this just on its own as a game console running through a standard TV set.
Okay, let me jump out of this here.
Okay, so you've got to get rid of the Macintosh part of it.
Right.
Okay, so what you would do is you pull out your...
You pull out the SCSI interface.
Your card there.
Right.
Okay.
Then you have to, of course, take the Macintosh CD out.
All right, now what kind of software can you show me that runs on the console itself?
I'll be showing you our newest game coming out called Lords of Thunder, which this is a prototype disc, so it doesn't have the real artwork on it.
Okay. So now we're going out, not to the Macintosh, but right out to a TV set. And what kind of game is Lords of Thunder?
Lords of Thunder is a shooting game, which we call a VHD shooter, which is a new term that we're coming out with. And it's a sort of graphics, sight and sound.
VHD stands for?
Vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. Because the game actually goes in all directions.
All right, so tell me now, as we look at this opening, what are some of the advantages of having a game off a CD-ROM?
The advantage of CD-ROM is storage capacity, obviously, and also you can use CD audio sound. In this particular game, there's an opening sequence which takes several megabytes, would have eaten up a normal cartridge just for the introduction.
So we in the game now?
We're going to the game. And you can hear the CD quality audio.
So what you're getting here is great audio, lots of animation, great graphics, and so on and so forth.
A standard cartridge, you couldn't even do this game.
On a regular game cartridge?
That's correct. On a normal CD, one cartridge, if you put a cartridge on CD, you could put a couple thousand cartridges on one CD.
A couple of thousand cartridges equals one CD.
Right.
Okay, and there's your sort of basic shoot-'em-up game,
huh? And this is Lords of Thunder, and you can see the backgrounds, the colors.
Yeah, horizontal, vertical, and
right.
depth,
later on in the game, you'll see it goes vertical and horizontal. Let me show you one of our other games, which is not really a game like this. It's more of an educational piece of software.
Some people, don't think that's the greatest use of technology is to do shoot-'em-up games, but you do have some educational software that actually runs off the game console.
That's correct.
And which one is this?
This is a game called, or not a game, it's a book called Thomas Snowsuit by Discus Books. And they put out some software for Mac, which is the same application, and they also are putting it out on our system now, which it's basically a language tool and also a tool to learn about how to say different words.
So it's a sort of interactive kind of book that you might normally see on a computer platform.
Correct. And if you go and touch the pictures, it'll tell you what it is.
Mother.
It'll also tell you in Spanish. So if you're letting somebody learn a language, this is fairly easy to get started in learning the language.
So you're doing two things here. This can be a CD-ROM drive to run any CDs off a computer system, or you can do computer-type things, really just running off that game console.
Right, and it also runs CDGs, karaoke CDs, and normal CD audio discs.